everyone, welcome back to ShadowSpeak English. I'm Amy, and today's episode is going to feel a little personal. You know, sometimes life becomes so busy that we don't even realize how fast the years are passing. One day you're a child worrying about homework, and suddenly you're an adult worrying about bills, stress, responsibilities, and whether you're doing enough in life. And honestly, sometimes I miss the old days so much. Not because childhood was perfect, but because life felt softer somehow, simpler, lighter. I miss coming home from school and throwing my bag on the floor without worrying about deadlines. I miss laughing for no reason with friends. I miss how excited we used to get over the smallest things, like ice cream, rainy days, or hearing that school was canceled. And maybe while listening today, you'll remember some of your own childhood memories too. But before we begin, here's a quick question for you. What does the word nostalgia mean? Is it A, fear of the future, B, a warm emotional feeling connected to memories from the past, C, feeling nervous around people, D, sudden anger? And today's phrase is, take something for granted. Think about what it means while listening to today's story. We'll reveal the answer later. All right. Let's begin. Last week, I was cleaning my room late at night when I found an old school notebook hidden inside a drawer. And the moment I opened it, I just froze. There were tiny doodles on the last pages, random signatures from classmates, silly jokes that made absolutely no sense anymore. And suddenly, I started smiling without even realizing it. It's strange how small things can pull you back into the past so quickly. For a few minutes, I completely forgot about work, stress, emails, and responsibilities. My mind went straight back to childhood. Back to those mornings when life felt slow. I used to wake up and immediately hear cartoons playing in the living room. My mom would already be awake, probably making breakfast, and the whole house felt calm. Now mornings feel completely different. Most adults wake up already feeling tired. We check our phones immediately. We think about unfinished work. We rush through breakfast. Sometimes we don't even notice the day starting. And maybe that's why childhood feels so special when we remember it. Children actually experience life. Adults mostly survive it. And wow, that realization honestly stayed with me for a long time. Do you know what else I miss? How easy friendship used to be. Seriously, becoming friends as a child was unbelievably simple. You could meet someone for 30 seconds and suddenly say, "Do you want to play with us?" And that was it. Best friends. No overthinking. No pretending to look cool. No worrying about status, money, or social media followers. Back then, friendships felt genuine. I remember sitting on the roadside with my friends eating cheap snacks and laughing so hard that our stomachs hurt. We talked about absolutely ridiculous things, but somehow those moments felt important. Now, many conversations feel superficial. People are busy all the time. Even when friends meet together, someone is checking notifications, replying to messages, or thinking about work. And honestly, I think many adults secretly feel lonely, even when surrounded by people. That's why old friendships feel so emotional sometimes, because they remind us of a version of ourselves that felt emotionally free. One thing I've realized as I've gotten older is this: childhood was never really about big moments. It was about ordinary days that quietly became beautiful memories later. Like summer evenings outside. I still remember playing with friends until the sky turned orange and dark. Then suddenly, someone's mother would shout from the balcony, "Come home right now." And we'd all beg for 5 more minutes. Those 5 minutes felt endless back then. Now, entire weeks disappear in what feels like a few hours. It's scary sometimes. Back then, happiness was uncomplicated. A rainy day, a new pencil box, watching your favorite TV show, eating snacks during school break. That was enough. Now adults chase happiness like it's some impossible destination. A better salary, more success, a bigger house, more achievements. And slowly, we become consumed by pressure. Sometimes I wonder if adults have forgotten how to enjoy life without turning everything into productivity. Children don't think that way. Children know how to live in the moment. That's such a beautiful thing. I also miss how fearless children are. Kids sing badly without embarrassment. They dance randomly. They ask weird questions confidently. They laugh loudly in public without caring who's watching. Adults change. We become self-conscious. We start worrying about how we sound, how we look, whether people will judge us, whether we're successful enough. And slowly, many people stop expressing themselves honestly. That's honestly kind of heartbreaking. Sometimes I see children laughing together somewhere and suddenly feel this deep nostalgia. Not because childhood was perfect. It definitely wasn't. But life felt emotionally lighter. Back then, I didn't realize those moments were precious. I took them for granted. And I think many of us do that. We think ordinary moments will last forever, until one day they become memories. And somehow, the memories become more valuable than we ever expected. But maybe growing older also teaches us something important. Maybe adulthood is not about losing happiness completely. Maybe it's about understanding happiness differently. As children, happiness is loud. As adults, happiness becomes subtle. It's a peaceful morning. A long conversation with someone you trust. A message from an old friend when you're having a difficult day. Coming home exhausted and finally relaxing. Those small moments matter more now. And honestly, friendships matter more too. Because real friends become rare as life gets busier. Some people naturally drift away. Some relationships slowly disappear without any big argument or reason. Life just pulls people in different directions. But the friends who stay beside you during difficult times become incredibly valuable. The older I get, the more gratitude I feel for people who genuinely care. And maybe that's the strange thing about life. When we're young, we want freedom. When we're older, we realize the best parts of life were never freedom from people. They were the moments we shared with them. Nostalgia. Meaning, a warm emotional feeling about happy memories from the past. Example, looking at old photos filled her with nostalgia. Superficial. Meaning, something shallow and not emotionally deep. Example, some conversations online feel superficial. Consumed. Meaning, completely controlled or overwhelmed by something. Example, he became consumed by stress. Subtle. Meaning, soft or not obvious. Example, there was a subtle sadness in his voice. Gratitude. Meaning, a feeling of thankfulness. Example, she felt gratitude toward her old friends. Take something for granted. Meaning, to stop appreciating something because you think it will always exist. Examples, don't take your family for granted. I took my childhood for granted. Many people take friendship for granted. Drift away. Meaning, to slowly become less close. Examples, some friendships drift away naturally. We drifted away after school. Busy lives made them drift away. Live in the moment. Meaning, to enjoy the present fully. Examples, children naturally live in the moment. I'm learning to live in the moment more. Vacations help people live in the moment. Stay with someone. Meaning, to remain in someone's mind emotionally. Examples, her words stayed with me. That memory still stays with me today. Emotional moments stay with us forever. Bring something back. Meaning, to return old memories or feelings. Examples, That song brings back childhood memories. The smell of rain brought back old emotions. Photos bring back beautiful memories. All right, let's reveal today's quiz answer. The correct answer for nostalgia is B, a warm emotional feeling connected to memories from the past. And the phrase, take something for granted, means failing to appreciate something because you assume it will always be there. Before we finish today's episode, I want you to think about something. What's one small childhood memory you still carry in your heart? Maybe it's eating snacks with friends after school. Maybe it's summer vacations. Maybe it's hearing your parents call you home in the evening. Sometimes the smallest memories become the biggest emotional treasures later in life. And maybe, while growing older, we should try not to lose that softer side of ourselves completely. Thank you so much for spending this time with me here on ShadowSpeak English. If this episode made you feel emotional, relaxed, or helped you improve your English naturally, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoy these calm, emotional English stories and listening practice episodes, I'll see you again very soon in the next one. Until then, slow down sometimes, appreciate the people around you, and don't let life become so busy that you forget to actually live it. Bye, everyone!